everybody, welcome back on MDG Media. This is the final day of the Vortica Disc Golf 2024 Paradise Plates FPO lead card. We are back at the Paradise Disc Golf course near Glenorchy, an hour from Queenstown, south of the South Island. We have in the card today Hayley Flintoft in the lead with a beautiful start of the tournament, let's call it that way. But yeah, definitely in the lead, +2 with Zoe Andyke in the chase. Pretty awesome for the NZ player to be ahead. Yeah, second place at the Nationals, Taupo. Yeah, she's ending her travel to New Zealand with this tournament. Third on the card, we'll have Hannah Starzynski from Canada, 867 rated player. I think first tournament ever in New Zealand for our international guest. And yeah, the card will be different than yesterday with Michelle Simpson from Christchurch representing RPM Discs, the local brand, North Island. And you have a recap, only 5 players in the field. Hayley in the lead, +2 4-strokes gap between her and Zoe. Hannah with a solid third place. She can work to get back and fight for second, maybe first, depending on what the other players are doing. And she will need to do a good round today. And yeah, we are starting on hole 2 because the crew had a problem on the road coming to the course. On that last day, a lot of sheeps, stopping the car to go forward. So yeah, a bit late. So we start on the second. Yeah, one of the toughest hole on the course. So it's 110 meters par 3, really hard to manage. Straight line, trying to go left from those 2 big trees. You can go right as Hayley just did. But that's not the line, let's say. But as mentioned, that's a course where you need to adapt to what happens. And you will tell me it's everywhere the same, but you're in deep nature here in New Zealand. It's a wild course. So again, a lot of scramble. Adapt to what you have in front of you after throwing from the tee. Trying to hit your lines, take the gaps, present it to you. Yeah, and as we saw, Zoe went far right, overcooked, and late release. We'll see if she's able to keep the scorecard clean. And Hayley started with a solid birdie, and only pars for the other girls. It's good, and you will see the weather forecast was really hard on that last day. It will rain, there will be a lot of wind, crazy. There was a lot of wind at the end of the round yesterday, but it will be even harder today. Yup, a bit deep for Hayley, a bit too much power, but should be all fine. And Zoe trying to get back. Yeah, C2 opportunity, a bit early, bit left, fading too fast. It's early round. She needs to find a groove. Yeah, Hayley from deep. She will probably take a bogey from there without problem. Yeah, Hayley was super solid throughout the first 2 rounds on the green. Pretty impressive. And now she has a 5 strokes gap between her and Zoe that she will keep. Both players just took a bogey. And let's go forward. Only red on that second hole, not that bad. onto hole 3, presented by Wino. Par 3, 73 meters, straight line to the basket, a lot of branches in the way. So yeah, try to hit this gap, because if you are stuck in this bush between the tee and the basket, you're down there and it's really hard to get out. It's pretty fun hole so to play, you know, from the tee pad. If you hit the gap, if you hit your line, there is that steep slope going uphill, so you can attack the basket for the ace. Better to think about that than the trees. And that's an amazing shot. A bit short. Yeah, down the hill she will have a putt going up. Early, a bit too much angle for Zoe. Not able to find the turn she was looking for. And a forehand. Oh, early kick. Yeah, and big spin on the hit right side. We'll see where she landed. Impossible for the catch to catch the disc, actually. Yeah, kind of a backdoor way. In between some small trees early. Oh, wow. Good upshot from down there. Under the pin. It should be an easy par for Hannah. Oh, and you could hear it was a hard scramble. Strange footing in the middle of the branches. Let's go. Oh! Again, hitting the line perfectly, just a bit too high. Stop there. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Zoe rolled down the hill. She was a bit scared, but all good. And I'd say 3 pars and 1 bogey from Michelle. And let's go forward onto hole 4, presented by RPM. Par 3, 100 meters, downhill all along the fairway. You see that gap on the right side. It is the one you need to go for. Slightly higher if you go back in for the righty. Maybe Hannah will find a way with her forehand. And yeah, you try to reach the basket in some way. It's really hard to park anything on this hole. So you'll see a lot of trees, navigate between all of them. You have the gap to hit. Let's see if they are able to make it happen. Again, she hit the line maybe a bit early. We'll see where she landed on the second shot. It's one of the hardest holes to catch for the cam up down there. Early kick left for Zoe. Even earlier for Hannah. Oh, and that looks better. Oh. Oh! Oh my god. She's located at hole 3 basket. Hopefully it didn't disturb her too much. Looks good. Oh, and again, early kick. I'm not sure where she landed again. And you can hear, we are in the woods and we are listening to the wind. If you focus on it, crazy conditions on this last round. And Zoe will still need to work to save a bogey there. Oh, a bit short. And yesterday Hayley made an amazing throw in on this hole. And the three girls are throwing and throwing while Michelle is waiting for her birdie. And you can notice that Michelle on her drive, she put a bit of Anheuser angle. Completely different than the three others that went with a hyzer release. And it worked really fine. So double for Hannah. Yeah, boom. Zoe always cheering for her card mates.
1, 2, 3, 4.
On to hole 5 and shout out to Elio for supporting this whole tour here in New Zealand. Par 3, 95 meters. Yeah, a lot of trees as you can see in the way. There is a line straight to the basket. You should find a way with a flex shot to go to the pin. Again, there is that main gap, but everything can happen. Try to adapt. Best way is to avoid everything. Not the best advice and introduction to a hole, but that's the truth. Yeah, early. Too much turn for Michelle, too low. Still 5 strokes between Hayley and Zoe. With 14 holes to go. And Zoe is going for another line. Slightly hyzer on the right side. Working pretty good. And a beautiful dive disc for Hannah. Going for the forehand. That smolder in the middle sometimes. You cannot do anything. Good upshot from Hannah with her berg. Shoot out to Joseph. Yeah, and there will still be some work to do for Hayley to save a par. Already 2 bogeys after the good green start. And Zoe with a C2 attempt. Oh, even C1's edge. Come on. Short and a roll. Stop there. All good, just outside the bullseye. She should be fine. Good line again. A bit too low, catching the cage. Nearly a good, bogey save. That's a purple for Hayley. Careful not to drop too many strokes to Zoe. Now 3 strokes gap. It's getting closer. On to hole 6. Presented by RPM. Again, straight line to the basket. This one is definitely my favorite. Beautiful design. There is some space, good gap. With that hollow at the start. And those guarding benches. I like it. Just go straight. Trust your line, trust your disc. Don't think too much. No OB. Just nature. Come on. Yeah, unfortunate. The line looked pretty okay. A bit high maybe. Mid-range in the hand. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, stop there. Yeah, just outside C1 I'd say. There will still be some work. But that's a way to put some pressure on Hayley's shoulder. Yeah, a bit early. Hayley needs to answer. And she doesn't hold completely. She's closer to the basket than Zoe. Yeah, it would be nice to get a stroke back after this unfortunate double bogey. Oh, good line. Patent pending footing. Catching the cage. Oh! Almost. Zoe with the good line again. Deserved better, definitely. Oh! And too high. You can see that the wind is definitely present in those woods. And it will be 4 pars, excuse me, for the group. Only 2 purples on those scorecards. Pretty okay in the end. We've seen worst. On to hole 7, par 3, 90 meters. Straight line again, guys. The gap is just tighter than the previous holes. It's really hard to describe this. It's really just about hitting your gap, hitting the line straight to the basket. Control your distance and your glide, because there is a steep slope, something like 7 meters behind the basket. So if you go too strong, too far, you will go down the hill and it will be really hard and you'll need to scramble to go up. And I'm pretty sure Zoe used some fairway drivers on the first days. Correcting with the mid-range. Stop there. Amazing. Yes, Zoe looks good until now. It's cool, she's hitting the lines. And Hannah is pretty okay also. She made a good distance, decent distance from the tee pad. And good shot from Hayley answering Zoe's good drive. Oh, and did we miss Michelle? Ouch. It happens. Decent. Ouch. Again too high. She needs to correct this. Oh, yeah. Good putt, Hannah. First bird of the round for the Canadian. Good job. And 2 birdies on hole 7 is pretty cool. We're close to half 3. Good job, and now 2 strokes between Hayley and Zoe. It's getting interesting. Hannah still remains a bit far from the 2, so we'll see if she's able. Hole 8, par 4, 135 meters. Same kind of gap, really tight. It's going downhill. You need to avoid a lot of branches in the way. Try to make as much distance as you can, and you'll maybe able to work for a bird. But the par is pretty fine in this hole. Let's see if somebody is able to take some green here. Yeah, well protected green also. Turning right at the end, it's a really hard angle to take if you want to make an eagle. Yeah, a bit high. Looks like the kick was okay. Yeah, we saw the disc in the middle of the fairway. Decent result. Ouch. Early kick to the right. Scramble mode for Hannah. Yeah. Forget about it. Late release. Yay. Nice, missing the tree. Michelle hits the gap today. +3 after 7 holes. It's pretty fine. Yeah, definitely better start for Michelle on the first day. Managing the wooded area, wooded parts, definitely better today. The final round. Yeah, the gaps between Hannah and Michelle, and then Michelle and Nicola were really huge. So I'm pretty sure we'll have a 3rd, 4th, and 5th remaining at the same spot at the end of this round. And I'm pretty sure Zoe will putt for bird. Chase mode. We like this. Oh yeah. Good forehand. Yeah, looks pretty fine also. We see the flag over the basket. Unfortunately not able to have the catch cam angle. Uh-oh. Yeah, stay there. Still some work to do. You need this. Oh my god, 2nd time. Yeah, That's what she says. Yeah, fortunately, not more. Hayley needs this. Good correction. Well needed, but drills into the heart. Dead center. Good for the confidence. And a birdie for Michelle. Second on the front nine. Only +2 on the first 8 holes. It's pretty nice. 8 strokes between her and Hannah. We never know. Oh, and Zoe. I missed a shot. Sorry. So she loses a stroke to Hayley. 3 strokes gap now. On to the last hole of this front nine. Par 3, 67 meters. Again, the drone is definitely not taking the route the players are going to take. There is a gap on the right side, slightly hyzer. Let the fade do the job. No be careful with the glide and the power. You can go far if not, but they know what they do. And again, navigate between all the trees of this amazing paradise venue. Looks decent. A bit far. But great shot. See one's edge. Yeah, it will be a bit too left, I'd say, yeah. I think she made it twice the same on the first two rounds. She's just a bit shorter, and that's too much left also. And she's not in trouble, but it will be hard to go for the chains from there. And forehand option for Hannah, obvious. And she will have something from there. Not sure if there was any reaction on the ground. Yes, there was. Strange cut at the edit. But yeah, 4 meters from the basket. Pretty okay. Oh my god. Attacking the cam up. Yeah, not the best scramble from Zoe. Oh my. Third birdie. Michelle is on a good round. Three birdies for Michelle. I'm super happy. +1, super solid start. Yeah, and Hayley will take back a stroke again. Yeah, we are back to 4 strokes between the two ladies with 9 holes to go. It's not that comfortable. It can go fast on this course, but she's ahead. That's the main thing. Good par. And yeah, solid finish to this front nine for Hayley. And we are done already, guys. It was fast because there was no hole 1, you will say. +5, +9, and Nicola is also starting pretty nicely. So yeah, good first 9 holes. Guys, we'll see you on the back 9. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everything and to make this happen. Cheers.